These individuals will speak on behalf of 200 youth attending the conference.
I'm Jonathan Epoo from the Inuit Circumpolar Youth Council, Canada.
Great, from the Inuit Circumpole. Now, you're in the Arctic in Canada, are you?
Yes.
How is climate change affecting the people up in the Arctic?
Many ways. It's not only eroding our culture or endangering our culture, it's also affecting us on site. We were taught a certain way by our grandparents how to live our traditional lifestyle, like determining the ice. We can't do that no more. The polar bear, it's 80 miles upriver where it's supposed to be in the sea. And these kind of trends are happening not only with these two examples, but there's also permafrost melting, so all our houses are not stable no more, and some towns have to be moved. Some sections of towns have to be moved, and these are the kind of things happening now, but there's worse to come.
So this sounds like a very serious problem for the people of the Arctic. Are there any actions that our government is currently taking to address these issues within the Arctic?
Well, they've done the IPY studies and research, but research has been done already. Action today, I don't see it, especially being here at this conference, where they're blocking every effort on the international scene to make progress on climate change. And I just don't see progress from the current government, no.
You don't see progress from the current. Is there any particular problem within these climate change occurrences that are affecting the youth of the Arctic specifically?
Well, it creates great confusion. Who are we going to be in the future? Without our culture, we're not Inuit. Without being Inuit, we don't know who we are. So that'll sum it up.
Is there any action that the Inuit youth are currently taking to maybe lobby the government to address these issues now and to take immediate action?
This is my plan after being here in Bali. I see a greater scope of things, and we'll make good use of that.
Could you perhaps elaborate on some of the action that you will be taking when you get home?
I'll be reporting back to my council. I'll be suggesting a few actions. As to what, I can't say right now. It'll be up to our council.
Could you speak specifically to what actions you would like to see the Canadian government take to address these issues, global climate change issues, or within the Arctic specifically?
I'd like Canada to, like the Canadian government, to include us as Indigenous peoples, because we are feeling it right now. The other day when I met with the minister, what I told him went in one ear and out the other. And it just, there in itself just shows what they're really up to. And I mean, if they took the time to really hear out what we as the people being affected have to say, they'll learn a lot. And they'll determine that something has to happen now.
So I heard you speak that climate change is affecting not only the people of the Arctic, but also the animals and the other species that live there. What do you think will happen to those species and to the Inuit people if climate change is not specifically addressed and immediate action taken?
Well, animals are already confused as to what to do. Imagine what humans are going to do in this day and age. The animals, they're already changing. There's species that aren't natural to our environment that are coming up. There's species that are natural to their natural environment but are going to their unnatural environment. So it's unpredictable.
So if you could send a message to the government of Canada, what would you say to them?
Wake up. Reverse that damage. Help each other out. I mean, without it, we're not here. So think about that. Thank you.